Good day. I'm back. It's Mr. C with the third installment of music lessons. So for today's start of class, I'd like to talk to you about some key terms, some words to think about as you are going through these videos. So I've kind of thought about this, and these are the terms that I thought would be very important for us to take a look at. The first one, relax. In order to be a good musician, whether you're going to play the drums, a percussion instrument, or play the piano, or strings, or brass, or woodwinds, any of those instruments, it's really important that you relax. Because if you play your music tense, it will come out that way, and it won't flow. It won't be natural. It will be all taut and not relaxed. So that's what we want to focus on, is relax as you are doing this. When you start to feel tension, it's important for you to do something I will share with you a little bit later. Second thing is even. To play these patterns that I have been explaining and sharing with you, to do them evenly, to try to think about doing that. And by even, each beat that you play, each note that you're going to play is going to be about the same distance from the next one. So if we are counting 1, 2, 3, 4, like we were doing with the quarter notes, you want to make sure that you do that. You don't want it to sound like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want it to be even. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I introduce that term relax. Notice how my hand is hitting this in relaxed motion. So relax, play it even and steady. Even and steady sort of flow together. So you want to get that. And all of this, I've used that term now a few times, flow. You want the music to flow through you. And so how do you help do that? You do this. You breathe. You breathe. You don't stop breathing and play, but you breathe through the music. And the other thing that I'm going to ask that you do is I'm going to be showing you some new patterns today. I'm going to ask that you count them out loud. And I will demonstrate that as I start to show them. So, I have some new notation to share with you today. Looks like this, like a little bar up here with two of these little letter D's. These are called eighth notes. Eighth notes. And we would count that as 1 and 1 and. So I've written some patterns out, and then I have some music that I'm going to play them with, and I encourage you and invite you to play along with the video as you're watching this. And again, you can do it on your chest, you can do it on a table, or if you have an empty box, any of those sources will work for you. So here is the first one. Notice that the 2 eighths are up front, and then it has 3 quarter notes. And we would count this 1 and 2, 3, 4. And I've written it out for you as well. 1 and, that's the eighth notes, 2, 3, 4. So what would that sound like? Let me show you. One and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now I have some music that I want to share with you. This first one is from a very famous band from England. They were a band that perhaps your grandparents listened to. Maybe you have some of their music in your home. And this one is a song that we sing once a year to recognize people on their special day. It's called Birthday. And I'm going to do the first pattern along with it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Come on. Yeah. So that's a little bit of the birthday song. And I also wanted to share that the drummer that it plays with the Beatles is probably one of the most recognizable names in all of drums, a man by the name of Ringo Starr. And I remembered when I first heard him, I think I might have been, I think I was in the 5th grade, and when I heard him play the drums for the first time, and he was a big inspiration to me. So that was the first one. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now look at what happens here a little bit different. We have 1, the 2 8th notes are here. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So it will sound a little bit like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 And I have some music to go along with that one as well. So I'm going to put that one on. And this artist is one of my wife's favorite artists of all time. And I'm going to put him on. And this is by a man whose name is Neil Young. And this song is entitled Harvest. And I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4 to this one. Starting with the right hand, then to the left. Switch. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 1. All right. Now for the next pattern that I want to share with you. This one is going to put the 8th notes in the 3rd place. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's how we've sounded. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 And for this one, I'm going to do this with a type of music that comes from Jamaica by an artist by the name of Bob Marley. And the kind of music that he sings and plays is called reggae music. So this is Bob Marley and the Wailers. And this is a very positive song. In fact, it's called Positive Vibrations. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the beat accent's going to be on 3 and 4. Here we go. All right, so a little bit of reggae with 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So perhaps you've been noticing a little of a pattern of how the eighth notes have been moving around in the along the beat and along the measure. So this is the last of those that I wanted to share with you, and notice that it's found here at the fourth beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. 1, and that would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 for this one, I'm going to play some music by a band that was very popular when I was in my 20s, a band by the name of the Doobie Brothers. And I'm going to play a song called Listen to the Music. And we're going to do the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and you'll see how that flows nicely with this piece. Switch it to my left hand. 1, 2, head it. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, So that was a lot of fun, and I'll turn it off. The last thing that I want to share with you today before I sign off is another term and something that I have a lot of fun with, and something that is definitely a part of music, which is called improvisation. Improvisation. And what does that word mean? It means to make it up as you go. It's very creative. It's having a chance to be expressive and to use some of the tools that we have, some of the uses of the different ways that we played those eighth notes, and to kind of mix them up and to just flow along with the music. So I picked a piece of music that I'm going to do a little bit of improvisation. I'm going to do the 1 and 2, 3, 4, the 1, 2, and 3, 4, the 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and mix them all up. Don't know exactly how it's going to come out because I'm going to make it up as I go along. And for this one, I'm selecting a group that was very good, and I think I entitled this class Make It a Little Funky or Getting Funky, and this is definitely a group that sort of helped to establish that concept of funky music. And this group's name is Earth, Wind, and Fire, and the tune I'm going to play for you is entitled September. I'm going to let it get started to get to find the 1. Clap along with me.
If you would like to support the youth at Unity Church of El Cajon, please send a check to Unity Church of El Cajon at 311 Highland Avenue, El Cajon, California 92020. And in the memo line, put youth. Or you can give by credit card by calling 619-579-9586. Thank you.